to my channel. I hope you are all well. Today I have a drugstore slash affordable makeup look for you today. I don't really know what it's going to look like. I have a few things out and we're just going to see how it goes. I really want to do a brown lip, like a true chocolate brown lip. As for the eye, it could be of so many different things. So I'm just going to go and get into it. I hope you guys enjoy it and let go. So for primer, I'm going to go in with these two. These are both from the brand 17, which is like Boots' own teen brand, and they are the Skin Wows, and I have the Glow and Prime one and the Instant Glow one, which is like a tanny one, and I just mix them both on my fingers and then apply to the face. I used to be so in love with these primers, and they're like £5 each, and you know the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, that's like a tenner. So I used to get these two. I'm going to go in and do my brows. I will be using the same like routine and technique, but I will be using these. These are the Freedom eyebrow pomades, which are like a dupe to the Anastasia ones and much more affordable. I will be using the shades Soft Brown and Dark Brown. To conceal my eyebrows and tidy them up, I'm going to go in with the Up Revolution Ultra Cover and Conceal palette. And I will be taking this shade here because this is the one that's most closest to my skin tone, which is what I use for my eyebrow concealer anyway. This is so creamy. This is like super creamy. I absolutely love this. Wow. And I'm just going to take some of that concealer and put it on any red marks or blemishes or breakouts. For foundation, I'm going to go in and mix two. I will be using the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum and the EX1 Invisiwear. The reason why is this one just seems a little bit ready for me, and this one like will counteract that. And I will be taking that on my very dirty beauty blender and just dabbing this in. I absolutely love the EX1 foundation. I think it's incredible. I got mine from Look Fantastic. It was like £7. Amazing. For my under eye concealer, no surprise, I will be using my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and just dabbing that out with a beauty blender as well. So this is the Freedom Pro Contour Shaped Stick, and I will be taking the contour side and I'll be popping this around my forehead and temples, my jawline, my cheekbones, under the lip and the nose. I will say the packaging doesn't make it feel very secure. It feels like it's just going to break off. I'm first going to go in with a flat shader brush just to buff out my under lip and nose. Then I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and spray some Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. I don't have any from the drugstore and they tend to break me out anyway, so I'm just going to go in and use this one. If you have a different one, use that. If you want to use the brush dry, it's entirely up to you. And I'm just going to be buffing the face contour out. To highlight, I'm going to go in with the EX1 Delete Concealer. And I'm just going to be popping that on the Cupid's bow, the tip of my nose. This isn't very pigmented. So that one wasn't very pigmented or creamy. So I'm going to go back into the Makeup Revolution one and go in with this shade here. And I'm just going to be there with, yeah, that's better. And then going in with a beauty blender just to blend that out. I really like this concealer palette so far. I think it's one of my favourite ones I've ever used. I have a Crown one, which I'm really not a fan of, and I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills one as well. But personally, I think this one's my favourite one I've ever used. To set my highlighted areas, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette, and I will be taking the yellowy banana shade and the pinky shade next to it, so those two. And I'm just going to be setting all my highlight areas with those. So if you guys have seen my other drugstore one, I used the NYX palette, and I just felt like the under eye colours kind of creased on me, but I really liked the contour colours. But hopefully these ones are a bit better for my under eye. I'm putting it on my Cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, between and above my brows. To set my face, I will be using the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. And I'm just going to be popping this where I didn't set my highlight. So the rest of the face, basically. I'm then going to go in and set my brows using the L'Oreal Brow Artist in the shade Blonde. And I like to set my brows after I do my powder, because otherwise I find that they might go a different colour. I don't know why. If powder may get in there, they go a bit ashier. So I'm going to go in and do my lips because I know what I want to do for them, and then the rest of the eye look will come from the lips. I'm going to go in with this NYX lip liner in the shade Cafe Urban Cafe even. And this is just like a true chocolate brown. And I'm going to line and fill my lips in with this. So for my eyes, I kind of want to be doing like a coppery kind of thing. So we'll be taking the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eyeshadows 32 Ultra Professional Eyeshadows. This isn't the pure matte one. This is like got shimmers in there too. And I'm going to go first in with this shade here, which is like a skin tone colour, with a big fluffy blending brush. And I'm just going to be wiping this around the eye in the crease-ish area. And then a little bit on the lid. So sort of like to set it, but also my transition. Then I'm going to go into this chocolatey brown here with the Zoeva 221 Lux Off Crease Brush. And I'm just going to be applying this in the outer V. And flicking this up. And then in the crease. And then with a tiny little pencil brush, I will be going into the black of the palette. And I will just be taking this close to the lower lash line and the outer V. And then like placing my brush on my eye like that and smudging. Next I'm going to go in with a Makeup Revolution. I swear this is not like sponsored by Makeup Revolution at all. Pigment thing in the shade Rose Gold with a flat eyeshadow brush. And I will just be placing this on the lid. I don't want it to be like that intense because I will be going over it with a shadow. I'm just kind of like using this as a base. And then the shadows we're going to go in with is this one here and this one here. I'm just going to mix them both together with that same flat eyeshadow brush and just place that on top. I'm going to go in and line my eyes with the Maybelline Master Graphic Liner. I've never used this, so bear with. Let's see how this works. It makes the wing part really easy. To be fair. The pencil line I want to use today is from the brand Too True, and it's just a brown eyeliner. And I've literally been loving brown eyeliner on me lately. I don't know why. I think it just complements my blonde hair and my hazily greeny eyes. I'm going to be curling my lashes and adding the Collection Stretch Mascara. And the eyelashes I'll be using today are the Isla Exaggerate 143s. For bronzers, I'm going to go in with one of my new favourites, which is the NYX Matte Deep Tan Bronzer, which looks like so, with the MAC 38 brush. And I will just be applying this around the face. Look at that. Like, I'm not being funny, that is a difference. So I'm going to go in with the NYX contour palette and just take this shade here, mix with a little bit of this shade with the Freedom brush that comes in the palette, which I'm doing a tutorial on next time. Everyone seems to want to know how this is, this brush. Let's give it a go. Ooh, ready? Okay. It's very sharp and has slimmed my face down a lot, but I feel like I'll need to buff it out with a different brush as well. So I'd say it's good for like initial placing, but then after that you kind of probably need to go in with a different brush, because it's quite harsh from me personally. So I'm just going back in with my powder brush. Then I'm going to go in with the Up Revolution Ultra Blush Palette and just take the purpley shade there. And these blushes are super shimmery. So probably don't pick this up if you don't want a shimmery blush. And then to highlight, I will be taking the white shade mixed in with a little bit of this. I have already used this white shade and I am in love. It is a gorgeous, very pigmented highlighter. It's just, oh my god, it's gorgeous. And from the drugstore, it's amazing. I feel like it's even more amazing because it's from the drugstore. Like, I have always had problems finding a good highlight from the drugstore. Now I have one. Then I'm just going to go in with a pencil brush with that white highlight and just highlight my inner corners and brow bone. I'm going to go in and set my face. Like I said earlier, you can use anything you want and you don't even have to if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. Do you ever finish your makeup and feel like you've forgotten something? Oh. So this is it for the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this drugstore affordable coppery eye brown lip makeup tutorial. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my half and half face. And until next time guys, I will see you guys very soon. Bye.